welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and this is my second attempt at filming full glam. So, making videos are not as easy as I thought. So I want to just briefly touch over my products. I used my Physicians Formula Cucumber Bamboo Eye Depuffer under my eyes before my makeup went on. I used my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer for my face, but I don't put it under my eyes. I just use the Physicians Formula. And I mix my foundations. This is Dior Forever 22 Shocking, and I mixed with my Hourglass Ivory, drawed lines, tapped this in, and I used my favorite foundation brush, E31, to stamp it in. I set my under eye with my favorite powder of all times for mature skin. This is Smooth Operator by Tarte, made with Amazonian clay. Absolutely love it. And footnote, I have a swollen eye right here. Sorry guys. I'm having a little allergic response to what I haven't figured out. I've already been to the barn this morning, and it seems to be popping up whenever I'm done training in, the indoor arenas. Has cedar and footing and all kinds of stuff in there, and you're riding and it's kicking it up. I'm not for sure exactly, but I am trying to narrow it down. But I didn't want you guys to freak out, because you can see that I clearly have an issue going on. So I used my Julia's Place. This is the Nubian 2 palette. Great price point. The products this company puts out, I don't understand how they can make these eyeshadows. Are the most pigmented eyeshadows on the planet. This is the best eyeshadow that is produced, in my opinion, for the best price. I just can't tell you how well these palettes are made. I have 2 of his palettes from this brand to die for. I went in with Morocco. I built up high. Then I transitioned to Kenya. Kept it outer. And remember, when you're building, you don't have to be perfect with it. You can, when I'm packing on color, pack, I'm not perfect with it. I just get my color on, build it up to where I want it, and then I blend it out with a fluffy blending brush. Once I've got, kind of looking the way I want it, then I grab a 535 and I just rub. My center today for the bump up is my Tarte Chrome Pot. This is Top Yacht. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows. They're very creamy, very pigmented. I tap with my finger. I put down a little glitter glue, the Too Faced glitter glue. You just need a tiny amount. Once my transition color's on, I tap in some glitter glue, so none of my shimmers will move around. So I've got that on. I have got my bronzing Too Faced Choco Soleil. With my newer bronzing brush, I bought a smaller one. I'm trying to get used to it. It's got a perfect weight to it. This is E59 Morphe. And remember, the frame stays, your framing, the frame is always the darkest point of your face. So you want to give yourself some cheekbones, which I don't have much of these days. And I also used my Dior Color Brown Brow Styler for my eyebrows. And I used my Hourglass on my eyebrows. Still loving it. Brow Volumizer Fiber Gel. This color is Soft Brunette. I used my pencil, fill in the gaps, make a tail. Then I used my Hourglass. I set with my NARS concealer, then set. And you know I used Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes. Oh, you know I did. I used the same color. I always use light, medium, honey. I think a lot of people must use light, medium, honey. Tapped in, tapped over my nose. I also set my face with Hourglass. The brush I always use to set my face in a circular motion is E1. Into my Hourglass Luminous Light. This is every single day, ride or die. Gotta have it, can't live without it. Okay, I have also used my smudge brush to go under my eyes, and I've used the same shadow that I used up top, down, and around. What goes up must come down. So I have my Morphe N213 and I smudged. This thing is an amazing tool to have in my beauty kit, in my arsenal. And my highlighter today is going to be Becca Champagne Pop. Stuff can't speak. Love it. I mean, love it. First I'm going to put on some blush with, I showed you guys this product before, this Tarte blush palette. One of the best 40 bucks I have ever spent. I use almost every single color in here. Nothing in here goes to waste. You can change blush colors. Ladies, you don't have to wear the same blush color every single day, day in and day out. You just don't. It isn't written anywhere that I know of that you have to stick with the same blush color. If you're wearing smoky eye, you can go a little bit deeper blush color. If you're wearing browns and golds, heck, you could go orange toned blush color. You can mix it up however your groove feels. And you know what? I'm going to try exhilarating today. And it's this shade right here. And let's just see how she rolls. It looks like I haven't used that one, which is surprising. Keep to the front your blush brush. E4. The angled is, my opinion, it's better to have an angled brush to put your blush on with. Run it right back into your bronzer. Give yourself just some color. Run it into your bronzer. Now, I like to use highlighter brushes. A lot of people like to use fan brushes. It's all just personal preference. The highlighter brush I like to use is M510. You just tap in, tap off, go to the high point of your face and work it, bring it around a tad and over. Tap, work it, bring it around and over. Hold on, guys. Just a sec. Okay. Barn body. Doesn't like the dust sometimes. Just work it on the high points, right where the bone, your cheekbone is. Bring it over, bring it around. You're just highlighting. Highlight down the center of your nose. You want your nose the bridge of your nose to appear taller. Highlight the end of your nose. You don't have to go crazy. And I got a free sample of Marc Jacobs mascara. This is Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara Color 10 Noir, if I'm even saying that right. Who knows? I've wore it a couple of times. I still like my Tarte Amazonian Clay. I just want to get a tiny bit on before that's gonna dry, before I put some eyeliner on. I just like to just tap a little bit on. Just give it kind of a foundation as for the first layer of mascara. Especially if you're not going to wear like false eyelashes like I do. You can just build your mascara easier if you just put a tiny little bit on and just let it do something else with your makeup while it dries. So I'm going to get out my MAC gel liner. A black track. This is a 6-7, and this stuff dries down quick, dries down matte. I absolutely love it. Getting my Tarte eyeliner brush out. Again, remember me talking about this angle. It is so great to work with. Makes applying liner so much easier. Just gonna lay it right in. Follow my lash line. Over, over. See, it's laid right on in. If you get too much, just brush it off. Now I'm going to draw a wing, and it's just a straight line basically. If you want your wing to go up, just draw a line towards your tail. See? Does that look shocking? Yeah. But don't worry. Now go backwards. Backwards. You're just filling in the gap. See? Now you're making the rest of the lines match up. And you have your tail on. It is not my strongest suit in makeup. It's my strongest suit. I haven't, I've really put in the time and the practice, but I still need more practice. When I first started doing it, I was very intimidated by it. I was very intimidated by liners in a pot because of my hooded eyes. If it's not dry, all it does is transfer clear up here and give me a line up there. That's not what I want. It's extra work to try to get it off, and then you have to make sure your eyeshadow's still blended. So, I was intimidated, to say the least. Now I'm going to draw my line on this side, up towards the tail of my eyebrow. And don't think about it too much. Just draw a line. And when you want to practice doing wings, do it on right before you go to bed. Throw a wing on. Don't think about it too much. Don't overthink it. Just draw over the lash line and draw out. Either draw straight or draw up. Then draw backwards. Watch me draw backwards. Then we connect it. See, I have my wings. When you're first making them, it's like, ugh, that's a bit big. So, don't be afraid of them. Just draw your line. And you see mine aren't the same. And it's okay. You can fix them. So, I'm going to add some to this side to make it wider and more matchy for this side. Okay. So, wing is on. Now I'm just going to wipe off my brush so before I wash it, it doesn't have excess product on it. And I always use a damp washcloth. That way it's just not sitting around and getting gunky. Going back in with my mascara, my Marc Jacobs. Now I've laid some down. Now I can build it a lot easier. And it's a nice formula. Really makes your eyelashes, gives them length and volume. I used to have the longest eyelashes on the planet. I really did. I don't think they're quite as long anymore, but I do wear a lot of, false lashes, and I don't think, at my age you grow as many hairs as you once did. So I think things change over time. And when you bump and you get a mascara, don't panic. Just take your wet rag, or go get one if you don't have it. You could also use a makeup wipe and just tap. Since your eyeshadow is set and powdered and based, you can usually just tap that little piece of mascara right off. And since I have the allergic reaction, things look a little bit different, but it's not, I'm not hating on it. Not at all. Now, I'm going to grab some lash glue for my eyelashes, and I'm going to, these are Morphe lashes. They were $10. This is in the style Flirt. Really like it. I can't wear, giant lashes that take up my whole eye space. So I have to be careful on the size of lashes I get. If you are blessed with the large amount of eye space, you can buy literally any kind of eyelash you like. If you have the space to wear a big eyelash, I say go for it. Why not? It doesn't matter. You are never too old for lashes. You're never too old for full glam. There's just no age. Let's just break through the barriers, and we can do whatever we want. That's what I say. That's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. What I do is I glue both lashes at the same time, and I let them dry. The easier they are to work with, the more dried down they are. So, you can either use your fingers, you can use tweezers, look down and set the lash on top of your lashes. A lot of times I just use my fingers. Try not to mess with it too much when you very first set it down, because it's still finishing drying. And before it's all the way dry, you just kind of want to squeeze together. And I will take this weird looking Ardell eyelash thing. I got it in an fake eyelash kit, and I use it to squeeze my lashes into the false lashes, and it works really, really well. Now that I was messing with that side, I can mess with this side. And I don't like the amount of glue that's on there. So I'm just brushed on a little bit more. I'm going to blow on it so I can lay them on my lash line. Look down, then lay these right on top. Push them in and don't fuss with them too much. Remember, they're seating themselves. You can pinch a little bit. Pinch your lashes into the false eyelashes. And when you have eyelashes on and they're seated well, you really shouldn't be able to feel them. You shouldn't be able to feel that you're wearing false eyelashes, other than the fact that you might see them in your eyesight. But as far as feeling them, they should sit there and you shouldn't really feel anything. It's when they're sat on the eye wrong, like this tail or this tail is poking, that's what tells you, oh, okay, I need to either take it off and redo it, or I just need to fuss with it or pinch it some more. If your glue wants to stick to your instrument, twist it so you're not ripping the false eyelash back off. See what I mean? These are nice for my eye size. They have very short, thick lashes and then long, wispy ones kind of every so often. And this is my full glam look, except for lips. Hang on, I'm going to go get my lip bag. I have captured the lip bag. Lip bag. So, of course, what am I going to say needs to go with this? Nude lip. Are you guys at all surprised about that? I have an obsession with nude lips. And when I show, I have to wear dark lips. It really throws me out of my comfort zone. When I'm wearing nude glosses, I push out of my natural lip line. Like I always say, I don't have the biggest lips on the planet, so I'm making them appear a little bit bigger. So, I don't know. My hair is very, very curly, and it's not done, but you can get the idea that once you take your hair down, and you get your glamazon on, that your full glam night is going to turn out really, really nice. I might keep the curls. You could keep your curls. You know, I'm putting my hair powder in to darken up my root line. I could keep the curls. I could go straight. I could, you know, do straight and then just make a few twists as I do my hair tonight. I really like the way this makeup turned out. I think it looks really, really pretty. I think it looks worthy of date night. But you know what? I'm going to add one thing. I just got a last thought before I let you guys go. I'm going to tap in to my Julia's Place palette. Same palette. I'm going to tap down here into Nairobi. A gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm going to give myself in a corner highlight in this deep gold color. I really like this color. And that looks amazing. That looks amazing. So, thanks for being here. I'm really glad to be here with you guys. Been a great day so far. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys on the next video. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Bye.